And welcome back. Omar in Herndon, Virginia. Hey, Omar, thanks for watching Free Speech. What's on your mind?
Thank you so much for taking my call. I just had a discussion recently with some friends about trickle down economy, and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. In the perfect world, how it's supposed to work, and did the Reagan policy did it work when he did it? Because some of the point that my friends made is that the 90s economic boom was really a result of the Reagan trickle economy.
Well, the 90s economic boom was the result of the internet in large part. It was the development of, I mean, this is a transformational breakthrough technology that just exploded on the scene. It had nothing to do with Reaganomics. But what happened as a consequence of Reaganomics is that from the 1930s until 1980, 70% of all new wealth generated went to the bottom 90%. And from 1980 till today, the percentage of new wealth generated that went to the bottom 90% is zero. And in fact, among the African-American community, it's actually declined. It's gone below zero. So, that's what Reaganomics brought us. That's what Trickle Down brought us. To the extent that there was a boom in the 90s, it was the dot-com bubble. I mean, it was, hey, there's this new technology. It's amazing. And it drove the stock market like crazy. And, of course, that popped in 2001. And, just right around the time of 9/11. And we kind of forget that, that Bush was dealing with a recession as a consequence of that. So did I answer your question, Omar?
Yes. So do you believe that if Trump decided to go that route, would it have an effect?
To go what route?
Trickle-down economy. I mean, if he cut the taxes for the top wealthy, do you think it will go down to like they said, to the rest of the people? Will they benefit?
No. Trickle-down economics has never, ever produced a benefit for the average working person. It was tried in 1920. In 1921, when Warren Harding became president, and the top tax rate in 1920 was 91% after you made what's about $3 million a year in today's dollars. And he dropped that in 1920, 21, 22, and 23. He dropped that down to 25%, where it stayed, and what they referred to that era as the Roaring 20s, right? And Republicans and libertarians will tell you, oh, the Roaring 20s, it was a great example of, trickle-down economics, Reaganomics. You cut taxes on the rich people, and everybody got rich. Well, when you actually go back and look at the numbers from the Roaring 20s, what was roaring was the stock market. What was roaring was the billionaire class. What was roaring was the consolidation of giant corporations. What was roaring was fraud in the banking sector. And the average wage of the average working person actually declined throughout the 1920s. And it didn't start rising actually until 1933 as a result of Franklin Roosevelt. So I would predict that if Donald Trump doubles down on trickle down, he's going to get the exact same result that Sam Brownback got in Kansas 3 years ago when he did the exact same thing and said, okay, we're going to do Reaganomics in Kansas and prove that it works. And he radically cut taxes on business and on billionaires. And what happened was he had to start laying off teachers. His state, started going backwards in terms of economic development, quality of life, school outcomes. Suicides went up. People covered with health, went down. Mental health got worse. I mean, Kansas has become a basket case as a consequence of Reaganomics, and now Trump wants to do it to the United States. It's not gonna produce a positive outcome, Omar. All you have to do to know that is look at, compare Kansas, 5 years ago to today. Omar, thanks a lot for the call. It's a great topic. We'll be right back.